Hello, greetings everyone. Welcome to this channel. I hope you guys are doing so well. The message for this month, because March is here, Spirit is saying continue to trust in your spiritual guidance this month. Alright, so just feels like we could be getting a lot of messages, signs, synchronicities, dreams, right? So just trust, Spirit is saying, truly trust where you're being spiritually guided. So even in those times of the unknown, might not know what's going on, trust that you are still being spiritually guided. Alright? So again, even if you feel like you went wrong, something about Spirit is saying just trust that you're still on your divinely guided plan. Okay, that's the message. Let's get to this reading. We have a March reading for the month. So personal growth, relationship, self-care advice, and the outcome for the month is what we'll be looking at. All right, we're going to start with an open message from the Cosmic Insights. Excuse me, we're going to get some cosmic insight here. So I'd like to thank the creator of all things. Thank you for this moment in time, helping us share this space together, allowing us rather to have this space and time together. And these messages are timeless, even though this represents March of 2026, but I believe the messages reach you and it needs to reach you if you're called to tap in. All right. So Holy One, thank you. Protect us all in this beautiful message. And keep out those entities, anything that means us any harm. Because anything that comes this way, we're going to just turn it into love and light and more power for the journey. Thank you, Holy One. So it is. All right. Ask that we apply these messages, right, of divine messages. And that we truly receive what we need to know for this March to help us move forward in this journey. All right, and to truly get another step closer to our success, abundance, and prosperity that we show are worthy to receive. That's my hope for everyone. The open message, Holy Spirit, March 2026, or whenever someone needs to see it, we have, yes, luck is on your side, baby. Wow, so starting off, luck is on our side. Ain't this lucky March? Something about the pets. Somebody could be getting a pet this month, or if you already have a pet. Spirit is saying, show your pets a little extra love this month. I feel like something about the pets bring in some luckiness. So love on your pets and love on you. Luck is in the building for March. Open message. Pay attention to your health. Health issues could arise. So I love that. Okay, let's not forget, do what we need to do. Staying in tight with the body, and it seemed like it wanted to come on now. So some communication this month. Make your phone calls, emails, texts, but say what needs to be said. Compromise, forgive, work it out if need be. All right, so those are the opening messages for this month. I feel like, again, somebody's getting lucky this month. Hopefully that's more abundant success for you, more good health for you. All right, someone could be getting a pet. Someone is getting a pet. If we have pets, we're loving our pets even more. Maybe getting them a little lucky gift. But I just feel like something about the pets bringing in just more good luck energy. Something about the pets could even help you with your health, right? Keep you on a stress-free level is what I'm getting. Balancing out some energy with the pets. Something very significant, y'all, with pets. And then communicate. So just pay attention to something. Hopefully someone's pet not getting sick. That's just what I'm getting, right? So pay attention to your pets. With this pet and health, communicate, just pay attention to the signs, what they doing. Maybe they trying to communicate something about their health. But I feel like somebody's pet definitely helps you in your health, right? They could help you compromise, forgive. They could put you in this mood of wanting to forgive and open up and communicate. So something like that is the message with yes, pets, health, and communicate, right? Take it all how it applies. And yeah, show love to your pets. Taking care of your health. And paying attention to messages, right? Whatever your pet's trying to communicate and whatever your health is communicating this month. All right? Speaking of, I definitely needed some water. All right, let's get to personal growth. How can I grow emotionally, spiritually, or mentally this month, Holy Spirit? What is the insight here for the collective? We have judgment. How can I grow emotionally, spiritually, or mentally? And it came out in the reverse. So again, it's all about answering the call, right? Not holding on to those old ways. This is the year of that fire horse. So I just feel like it's definitely some fire. So pay attention to the spark, the call, right? Answer the call so that you can be loaded up and going towards everything that it needs, that you're gonna need on your journey and to fill your cup. So truly trust in the vision, the awakening, any new direction this month. Yeah, do your best to be disciplined. Could be a lot of judgment happening this month, right? A lot of people is getting back, right? The energy, that's what this feels like too. You know, a lot of people you could be seeing is like justice, but I feel like this is just judgment, right? You're being under judgment for just past actions, right? This is the fire horse, whatever we shed it cleaned out from that last cycle. So it's like you moving forward with all your things you've collected from this point forward, right? Yeah, it's like everybody's moving forward with the things that they've accounted for. Yeah, whatever you've been filling your cup up with is the energy that's gonna be loaded up on this fire horse for the month. So just, yeah, judgment, right? So just don't be surprised, right, when good things come in for you and vice versa, right? We all know what we've been putting our time and energy into. So I feel a lot of change for people coming in, major changes, right? A soul calling. Some people really gonna have to answer to making some major changes. But the way this picture is, especially looking at the bottom, honey, some people are gonna have to answer to past actions is just what I'm getting, right? Again, we just closed out a major cycle, so this fire horse is loading up with those past actions. Moving on, all right? How can I grow emotionally, spiritually, or mentally? Take time to relax. Wow. So believe it or not, that's the energy. Drink some chamomile tea so to help with your emotions when you're upset, sad, or happy, right? Just whenever you extra in your emotions. Even to connect spiritually, right? You want to connect with the Most High, your ancestors, and even taking time to ease your mind. Spirit is saying, hey, this month, take time to relax when you need to. That's also that judgment, you know? Doing what you got to do for you when you call. So it's like a calling. You do what you need to do for you this month, okay? Literally looking at embrace a new beginning and slow down, you know? So again, I told you that's what I feel. A lot of changes, and then, you know, it's your call. It's your call, you know what I mean? And you at your pace. So don't feel rushed. If you feel like moving slow this month, that's what I'm getting. Spirit is saying, hey, you move at your pace. Because luck is on your side. However it is everybody on their own timeline, y'all. What's the divine plan? Didn't I just say everybody on their own timeline? So it's truly that. Wow. So that's what this judgment is about too. And hey, that's another. Hey, I'm telling you, divine timing for everything. So judgment, again, you know, everything comes around in this divine timing. Everything develops in this divine timing, you know. So growing emotionally, mentally, we answering the call. You know, we going at our own pace, but we taking charge of our life. Judgment, right? We the judge on our own life too. And we taking our time to relax, and we trusting in divine timing of our own life, knowing that, hey, ultimately, the higher power have the ultimate judgment over your life. So I just feel like, yeah, I just heard a message about Spirit was saying, you know, take the clock off, right? We need to come off the clock so much, right? And just trust that things happen in your life when it's supposed to. Trust me, we've all probably faced something where it's like, I thought something would have happened by now. So I'm definitely going through that too, you know, some surrendering and accepting of your divine calling, right? The timing of your pace. Relationships, what should I know about my connections with others? Okay, so 8 of Wands came out reverse. This is communication. So what should I know about my connections with others? I feel like reverse Spirit saying, first of all, know who you bonding with, right? Know their track record, right? This is bad news. This could be a bad reputation. This could be somebody just headed in the wrong direction. You know, things just not moving in their life like it should, right? Because someone's obviously, it just feels like out of alignment. So what should I know about my connection is make sure the people we talking to is aligned with your plan, right? Make sure they in flow. Are they coming in with the right things to say, the right things to do? Are they in connection with your manifestations? Other than that, it's like something about these connections, man, slow down your productivity. You know what I'm saying? Your production. So be mindful of who you're connecting with. Make sure they're in alignment with what you have coming in, right? Make sure they're in alignment with your plans, your manifestations. You know, this is giving and receiving. That's abundance. Make sure they're able to pour into you exactly what you're pouring back into them. What should we know about our connections with others this month? Connection with others. Listen to your dreams. Okay. So maybe somebody, I told you, this is communication. So Spirit could be giving messages in somebody's dream this month about a connection with someone. So pay attention, right? They could let you know that somebody's up to no good, or they could be giving you signs that, hey, this person is the person of your dreams, right? Someone is a good thing for your life. I love it. So what should I know about my connections? And that feels like pray about it too, right? If you need to know, maybe ask God to reveal something in a dream there as well. If you want to know something more about someone. All right. And divine plan. What should we know about connections with others this month? We're getting two. So wellness. Yeah. I'm just getting, be very mindful of how you feel around this person. So check your wellness. Yeah, high stakes, all or nothing. So again, that 8 wands coming out. Just be very mindful of who you're talking to. Because somebody could just be bad news, right? Somebody not so well. So pay attention to your dreams, your messages, any signs, because I just feel like it's like high stakes. Make sure you, again, that giving and receiving, right? Somebody basically either giving you all or nothing, right? It's no in between is what you know what I'm saying? So when it comes to connection, yeah, Spirit is saying it's all or nothing. Can't make it up. You are in alignment, yeah. Determined, it's like they gotta be in alignment. It's all or nothing. There's something about it's high stakes. We can't afford to be dealing with people that's bad news, right? That's bad for our health, right? So something about that wellness, pay attention to everything. How do I feel around this person? I told you, alignment. Somebody ain't, that's how you know. Anyway, I can get to talking. All right, self-care advice. What can I do to maintain balance and well-being? So for self-care advice, Spirit, what can we do to maintain balance and well-being? Emperor, wow. So own it. Take full authority of your well-being, right? That's what wellness came out. So Spirit said ain't no half-stepping on your wellness. You gotta be fully in charge of your health and how you feel this month. So to maintain your balance and well-being, be totally in control of it. Know every aspect about yourself and what you need to be balanced and to feel well. Spirit wants you well this month, so put yourself totally first is what I get with that Empire. Yeah, to be balanced. And it's all about what you love to do. How do you feel? Spirit is really pay attention to how you're feeling. Self-care advice. How can we maintain balance and well-being? By taking action. Wow, so that could be the Emperor as well. I told you, yeah, Spirit saying that's straight authority. So to maintain your balance and well-being, Spirit is saying take straight action. The first quarter moon could be significant. Somebody could be taking a lot of action around the first quarter moon. And again, do what you got to do for you. We got to slow down and seek solitude. That don't mean take full blown. We think take action mean I got to go, 18. So something about taking action is seeking solitude, slowing down. That is action. Sometimes resting, doing nothing, right? All or nothing, right? It's like that's the energy. We either going all the way in or hey, pull back. It's okay to do absolutely nothing if that's what you need to do. Right? It's all about your energy. So take action, take care of you. Whatever it takes for balance for you, right? If you've been in rest mode, then maybe it's time for you to step it up and put some action in, right? But if you've been going hard and taking action, then maybe it's time for you to pull back. So wherever you are for your balance this month. Divine plan. So be mindful of habit. And we got work on the bottom. You are in alignment. So keep your work habits. Yeah, take action on your work habits. So just feel like this is the month, the fire horse, yeah. So somebody you probably gonna be taking action is gonna be part of your habit, putting in work. And again, whatever that work is for you, but Spirit is saying make your work a habit. You know, make your whatever it is you vision yourself doing, right? Make that your habit. And Spirit say rebuke the fear. So if you creating a new way of making income, Spirit saying rebuke the fear. And just go ahead and take action and make it a habit every day. Some kind of way tie it into your, I don't want to say daily plans, but your consistent plans. Outcome. What is the potential outcome if we follow this advice? Strength card will be coming out definitely more empowered, feeling more on top of the world. Can't make it up. In victory, in justice. Yeah, just feeling that somebody could be coming out with a victory, actually having some type of recognition. Excuse me, I'm thirsty. But somebody could actually be in some type of justice field, receiving some type of award or recognition this month. Okay, but the overall energy is remain strong through it all. Trust in your inner power, right? If we do these things, Spirit said we will be empowered. We'll be sitting well, working on our self-worth, feeling more empowered is what I get from that. So, and be loyal to yourself. Wow. So I just feel like we'll be feeling more loyal to ourselves and really sitting in our self-worth, right? Which is strength, right? Knowing how powerful we are. I love it. Divine plan. Dedicate. Yeah, really trust in yourself. Why? Because you answered the call. So dedicated, loyal to yourself, dedicated to your self-worth, sitting in strength, totally empowered. Why? Because you know you dedicated, possibly seeing some changes going on. I love it. All right, let's just get a little extra for the reading for the month. All right, I'm just going to draw a card, see what comes out. This is the realest deck. The realest oracle, Holy Spirit, what would be else we need to know for this month? Inner strength, so totally about that strength. Spirit wants us to come out strong. I just feel Spirit really wants us to finish the month strong. So a fresh start with a soulmate could be possible this month. Somebody could be having a new start with a soulmate, or somebody could be meeting a soulmate. But something's going to have you feeling very empowered. Maybe because you trust your intuition. You let your wisdom guide you this month. All right, let's get into what else do they need to know, Holy Spirit. Better support system would help a lot. Replaying the thoughts isn't helping, which reminds me of this. And a karmic loop. So somebody here, just take note of that. Spirit said a better support system would help. Maybe somebody's juggling and it feels like you're in a karmic loop. So replaying the thoughts isn't helping. She just look like she in her head. So that's what this inner strength is about. Somebody, it feels like a relationship. Maybe that's what you're learning. So working on your self-worth, being loyal to yourself, being dedicated to yourself, right? That energy is what's going to help you get out of a karmic loop here. Knowing that you deserve a better support system. So keep replaying the past. Is it going to help? Even that rethinking the thoughts is keeping you in a karmic loop. All right? So someone, stop juggling if that's how you feel. The advice is, you could use a better support system. Let's get to relationships. For those that's in love or single, just relationship cards. Let's just see what come out. Love, for love, spirit, love card, love message here, please. For the month of March, what's going on in the love, Holy Spirit? Talk to us. All right, so we got this person drains your energy like a vampire. You don't feel good around them. Block access immediately. So that's the vibe. Spirit wants us to pay attention to the vampires. And so even though this is right love, relationship, but that's a general message there. This could be anyone we love. And I keep seeing this. So for someone here, they don't support you because they are envious. So be mindful of that. Is the message. All right. And final deck. Spirit overall energy for March. What does someone need to know? That you have wisdom. So pay attention to the signs. Somebody's about to reap some rewards. Sharing your wisdom, you are called to serve as a mentor for someone or as a role model and guide who can show the way. Use your wisdom and experience. So pay attention to the signs where you can be a mentor or share your guidance and wisdom. I feel like Spirit is saying somebody, it's going to be some signs for you to cash in. You could be called to be an actual mentor to someone, right? Some type of mentor job, teaching job, a coaching position, something like that is what it feels like. If not, it's just a matter of timing for someone. Okay, that wraps up the reading of all the decks. And then we're going to end with a closing message. So, closing message for Cosmic Insight Spirit. Wrap us on up. What are the closing messages here, please? We have someone let go. So make room for the new beginning on its way to you now. And then let go of gambling. Somebody letting go of addictions. Problems with addiction or gambling. Bad finances. So some people, Spirit is saying, let go of your addictions, your problems. Some people could actually have a gambling problem, right? And some people let go of the bad financial choices. All right, something is not the Spirit saying it's just not a good time for that energy, right? That gambling energy this month. So don't gamble with your money, right? Don't play with your money, your addictions, right? Your time, your energy. Or just gambling in general, right? So if somebody got a gambling issue, just feels like Spirit is saying, overall it's saying let it go, okay? But I feel like at least, especially with this take action on our habits, right? Yeah, somebody just have to cut it out the best way you can. A better support system could help us get out this loop. So yeah, something about it's time to let something go. Be strong. This could be a person, right? Sometimes we have addictions to people. So let go of somebody that you're addicted to. This is a toxic attachment. Because that's what I'm getting from this, right? Spirit says somebody's an energy vampire. So let go is let your wisdom guide the choice there. Trust in your intuition, your wisdom is what I'm getting there. All right. Hopefully everyone has a beautiful March. All right. This is Divine Cosmic Soul train where we're moving over here, and just wishing you all the best and best. Thank you for your time, your likes, your comments, your subscriptions. All right, and wish you the best of March, baby. Peace out.